everyone, this is week 3 of Training Less for Boston.
We're back at you, Jeff Ford, head coach of Fire Coaching, and we're excited to share how week 3 went and break things down for you.
That's right.
Yeah.
How was your week, Jeff?
It was good. Another tough training protocol. We had some bridge repeats this week, focusing on longer recovery period, about 90 seconds, with a shorter duration around 30 seconds. Those got pretty tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last couple were hard.
I did them on a different day, but man, they get hard. The last 6 or 7, you just feel hamstrings, which is a good sign, obviously. But then we had mile repeats, and the competition that we did this weekend was pretty awesome. First time competing in CrossFit in about 2 years, so that was cool.
Our team name was what, Jeff?
VO2 Max.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, and we got wrecked on the stuff that had heavier weights.
Yeah, we got beat by the team Clean and Jerk.
Yeah,
they
crushed
beat us.
It was good. Tell me about your week. Anything exciting? Anything new? Still got the numbers on your arm here.
Yeah, 6:02 right there. They won't come off. Crazy. I'd say that was the highlight. I mean, the running was really fun on Tuesday and Thursday. The mile repeats were really tough because the temperature-wise, it was cold that day.
It was cold.
So the last one, you finally felt like you were warming up. So
yeah, this training's been weird. It's been like warm all the way up to 70 some days, and today it's back to freezing rain and less than 30 degrees in the morning time. So it's been up and down, but that's part of the ball game. Gotta roll with the weather and whatever comes your way.
Yes, make lemonade out of lemons.
Excellent. That's a great analogy. We've never heard that one before. But yeah, you can see we did a CrossFit competition this weekend. Probably not in the ballpark of a normal marathon training program. You probably just don't see that planned in. Oh, week 3 CrossFit competition. But that kind of leads us into the topic we wanted to discuss today is planning fun into your training. I think when people fail in training for something or pushing towards a goal is they lose sight of the fun in it and the reason of not necessarily why they're doing it, but sort of to the reasons where, what makes this certain day fun and implementing that in what you're doing, because you have to have fun with what you're doing.
Yeah, completely agree.
Or you're screwed.
So what do you do when you get to the point when you're not having fun with your training?
I mean, I think the biggest thing is I try to never get to that point and set myself up for success where I might work on a different skill or a different movement, nothing that's going to trash my training. And this is important. We took, 2 days off before the competition?
Yeah.
Two full days off. We didn't do the long run, or longer run, our tempo or time trial run this week. But the fact of the matter is we don't have to play catch up and squeeze in our 10K or whatever it might have been planned for the weekend. But we rested. We planned this into the routine. But if I ever catch myself in the middle of training not having fun, I add an activity, I do something different, or focus on something that is fun, like muscle up practice or something like that.
Yeah.
But again, something that's not going to trash my training and something that we plan into the protocol.
Yeah.
Tell me what you enjoy most kind of about your training in general. What have you liked?
I like how, just kind of CrossFit in general, it's you never really know what to expect, which I like. So you go in every day, and with traditional training, you can look ahead of time. It's like, well, that doesn't get too exciting. So with this style of training, and just philosophy behind it, it's
almost the variance, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's variance with a purpose. Like a traditional marathon training protocol, you'll see, okay, it's 3 miles this day, 4 miles the next, and our long run is 5 miles, and then it's like that step ladder all the way up. This is, okay, it might be a long interval day, it might be this brutal ladder interval, hill repeat. It's really limitless, and that's what makes it fun for me, too.
Yeah, it's fun. It reminds me of soccer, in a sense, because we did a lot of the shorter interval training, so it kind of brings me back to those days. And I remember when I was training for my first marathon, I played soccer on Sundays, just because if I were just to always constantly be running, and I remember the first 2 weeks of soccer, for our first 2 games, I was extremely sore just from the side to side movement that I wasn't used to.
Mm-hmm.
So it was good just to incorporate that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, when you're training so hard for something and pushing hard towards something, it's good to have a day where you just go out, still have purposeful activity, and let your brain just kind of unwind.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people, when they train, they get so worried about the numbers or weight loss. We've talked about that before.
Mm-hmm.
We get so dialed in on like, I need to be at this target at this point in my training, and if my 5K isn't this time, I'm not going to qualify for Boston. Well, when you start to think like that, I think the issue then is you're definitely not having fun at that point. It comes more of like a means to the end. These are
stressful.
Yeah, and you can see it kind of on some athletes' faces sometimes, where they got into it for the right reasons and they set that goal for the right reasons, but are they really having fun with going after that goal?
Yeah.
That's what I question.
Well, if it's something you want to do for the rest of your life, if you're not having fun and you're already getting sick of it when you're training for something, I don't know how you're going to keep it up unless you do certain things like, I mean, for us, the competition was really fun.
Yeah, I mean, this is something we didn't train for. We came in 14th out of 41 teams. Obviously, when there was a rowing and a running workout, we just absolutely destroyed it.
Yeah, with a 50-pound water jug.
Yeah, that was
on
awesome.
The run.
I love water jug carries.
I loved the water jug run.
Yeah, that was great for you. She was still lapping other girls, which was cool. But yeah, we did really well there. But you could almost see at the competition, like we're specialists. So we're endurance athletes. We use CrossFit as a tool. We use the FIRE method as a tool. But at the end of the day, we're training for endurance events, so there has to be a bias there.
Yeah.
And that's what's fun for us right now, is that we like training, we like racing. And we got a bunch of races coming up, actually.
Yeah, this weekend, Tybee Island, 10K.
Yeah,
so
totally.
That'll be cool. New place. It's fun to go to different places, too. That's another way to kind of keep things interesting.
Yeah, fun is a lot about figuring out new experiences. We did a team relay with our endurance team this summer. Stuff like that is like, you can work this stuff into your training without inhibiting it. And that's the big message, is don't be an idiot about it. Like, I think a lot of people walk into a CrossFit gym and they're like, oh my god, there's 6-7 different movements. I get to do pull-ups, burpees, wall balls, kettlebells, and I get to run. Oh, this is the best workout for me right now. And that's not what it is. It's that difference between training and exercise. And too many people start out training, but then they exercise along the way, and I think that's what leads to someone missing that outcome that they might have at the end.
That's right.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
We could go on and on. But yes, this week coming up, you got what do you got going on? We got 10K Saturday, right?
Yep, 10K on Saturday, and I'll probably swim on Sunday. Or I'll try to swim on Sunday.
Mostly technique stuff right now, right?
Yeah. I've been learning the ropes.
Learning the ropes, getting that midline stability, getting set for triathlon season after Boston.
Yeah. Gonna stay for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet. All right, well, we'll wrap things up. Message today, I think you guys got it. Have fun within your training. Make sure you're mixing it up, but be smart about it, and always stay in tune to what you're doing.
That's right. See you later.
Cool. See you next week.